2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Olajuwon. Tracy McGrady is out there with Harden. Then it's Malone. And it's Drexler in at the small forward position. Robinson. He can't get that one. And Houston the other way now. Here's Drexler. The pass to McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Malone against Duncan. Back to Parker. Over Harden. Almost, but it rolls out.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Meeting the defensive power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And McGrady drops them both. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Pass to Gervin. Duncan against Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Harden the pass to Drexler. Harden outside. Passes it to McGrady. Houston moving the ball around. Malone. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Duncan. Irvin with the ball. Down low. Here's Robinson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Harden finds Malone. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Rockets ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Houston making some changes. Now Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Ginobili outside. Here's Dampier. There's the pass to Gilmore. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Hayes. After the basket by San Antonio. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Bowen. Gilmore passes to Bowen. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Tomjanovich. And here's Hayes. From 7, and the jumper is on the mark. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Aldridge. Ginobili on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now, here is Murphy. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the left side wing. Here's Bowen. He kicks it to Dampier. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. From outside, off the mark. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
San Antonio, let's give it up for you.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Parker. Then it's Robinson. And it's Gervin in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Malone. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Misses off the left iron.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
McGrady against Gervin. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Gervin. Robinson's got 6.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
McGrady kicks to Harden. Outside, Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McGrady's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston. Parker outside. Duncan outside. Parker inside, guarded by Harden. Parker's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Ahead, and finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Rockets leading by 5. Harden the pass to McGrady. Here's Drexler. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. The shot missing. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Gervin. Here's Robinson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Good on the three-point shot. He's got 10.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Parker passes to Leonard. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nails it from the high post. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
Drexler finds Harden. They get it back. Olajuwon. Robinson with the block. Gervin up top. McGrady covering. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one drops.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And so he makes both from the line. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. Pass to Smith. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Paul outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
And so Paul nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Ginobili against Smith. Floats one, and that one is good.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
The pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Paul. Smith kicks to Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball.
San Antonio trailing here. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Here's Tomjanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Smith. Feeds it to Paul. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. It's Ginobili on the wing. Covered by Smith. Here's Robinson. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. That's 12 points for Robinson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Tomjanovich. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul outside to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Takes a shot at the elbow. He can't get it to go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston came ready to play. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action early, starting off with a 9-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. In the second period, they lost some momentum but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you gotta keep pounding them.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Harden. Olajuwon is out there at Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Drexler in at the 3. Parker with the steal. He takes it in. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Parker's got his first points of the game.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Parker.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating contact.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Tony Parker at the line for two.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
So he gets them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Kicks it to McGrady. Inside, Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Leonard. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Get loud for your Spurs Night Squad. Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Night Squad. Get loud for your Spurs Night Squad.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the inside, here's Olajuwon. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Gervin surveying the D. Robinson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Rockets trail. Drexler outside. McGrady outside. Pass to Malone. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Olajuwon. A second chance effort. And it's Malone finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Here's Duncan after Moses Malone scored. Clock at 6. Here's Parker. And that one drops for him. Parker's got 6.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Duncan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGrady against Gervin. Good D by Olajuwon.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
From deep, Harden. They grab their own miss, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the loudest fans. Show us what you got.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Round of applause for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team. Come on.
1:53 left in the third quarter. The pass to Elliott. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Houston in the lead. To the paint, here's Murphy, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted by
Murphy's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Stolen by Drexler. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Archie with the ball. He's picked up by Parker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
The Rockets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he can't hit the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Silas passes to Gilmore, and he makes that one.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Artis Gilmore. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Inside, here's Gilmore. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gilmore's got 6.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And Murphy kicks to Smith. Pass to Murphy. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. No good there. A tight game here in San Antonio. Here's the teardrop. Elliott the bucket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Smith outside. Passes it to Drexler. A floater. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count the basket. Parker's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
A three from Drexler. Nailed from three-point land. Drexler's got 5 points now in the quarter. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
43.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. And it's Dampier in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
McGrady outside. Olajuwon outside. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dampier. Here's Malone. Launches it. A shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Bowen. Drexler defending. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
McGrady against Gervin. A shot by McGrady, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
McGrady outside. He kicks it to Malone. Outside, Drexler. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now. Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Antonio making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Back to Harden. Takes the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside Leonard. Over Drexler. And it's San Antonio with another.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
McGrady outside. Dish now to Olajuwon. Leonard against Drexler. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you.
Just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Duncan, the pass to Parker. Outside Gervin. Duncan finds Leonard. Driving in. Over Drexler. It's rebounded by Houston. McGrady, right side. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Here's Robinson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The wing Harden, covered by Parker. Harden's shot is good. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Drexler. Up again. Money!
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Parker, right side. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And he commits the intentional foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Drexler. And an intentional foul right there.
Tony Parker. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, James Harden. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Parker passes to Robinson. To stop the run, it drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces drilling the big-time bucket for his team.
Foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
T-shirt time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way. San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad. Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Robinson. Out to Parker. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Rockets, James Harden. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. From deep. Missed. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.